In this video, I'm going to talk about examples of how we work with negative exponents. So looking at the laws of exponents, x to the negative n is equivalent to 1 over x to the n. So for example, if we have a number such as 3 to the negative 2, that is the same as 1 over 3 squared. And of course, we can further simplify. 3 squared is 9, so we can rewrite this as 1 over 9. So a negative exponent, be careful, does not mean that this number is negative. It just means that it is a very small number in this case, which is 1 over 9, a fraction. Let's look at it in another way. We can also use the laws of exponents to say that 1 over x to the negative n is equivalent to x to the n. So here's an example where we have 1 over 2 to the negative 3. That is equivalent to 2 cubed. So 2 cubed is the same as 8. So this is not a negative number. What this is 1 over a very small number. This is actually 1 over 8. So if I wrote that down, 2 to the negative 3 is the same as 1 over 2 cubed. And if we use the multiplication, if we change this right here to a multiplication problem, here's my division sign. So I have 1 divided by, this is my division, 1 over 8. So how can I change a division problem to a multiplication problem? Well, this is the same as taking 1, which is the same as 1 over 1, and changing the sign from division to multiplication by its reciprocal. What is the reciprocal? It is 8 over 1. So 1 over 1 times 8 over 1 is 8. By using this property, we can get that 1 over 2 to the negative 3 is equivalent to 2 cubed, which is 8. Now let's look to see how we can use this when we have more than one variable. So if you recall in the last video, I stated cross the line, change the sign. So if you actually brought this whole 2 to the negative 3 above this line, you can say it is 2 cubed. Likewise, bringing this below, we change the sign. So let's take a look at an example where we have more than one variable. So let's say this is x to the negative 3. This is y to the 2. Here I'll have b to the negative 5. Okay, now if I wanted to rewrite this using only positive exponents, well, what we could do is basically every number, we cross a line, we change the sign. So that's not a very mathematical term, but you can see that if I took this whole expression, cross the line, brought it down here, it would become 1 over x cubed. And if I took the bottom one, which is b to the negative 5, and brought it to the numerator, that would become positive b to the 5. So that's where the statement is cross the line, change the sign. So I'm going to go ahead and just write my division sign here. And I'm going to bring this x to the negative 3 to the denominator. So I'll have x to the positive cubed here. I will bring this one, b to the negative 5, to the top. So it will be positive 5. And I will keep the y squared here. So basically, that's how we work with negative exponents.